Beer lovers, I am back, and it seems like this is going to be a very lengthy yet not exhausting night. Um, this Macallan, I just found it. I went on a cruise back in June, right after the kids got out of school, and I did a review with my brother on another one of these Macallans. By the way, these are 1 liters, not your typical 750. And this is 40% alcohol by volume. Um, this isn't your typical 12-year-old Macallan, 15-year-old. This, I, I really don't know what it is other than this thing is sherry, heavy, heavy sherry. In fact, this is called the Select Oak. While I was in the cruise, I kept on ordering Macallans, and at some point it tasted so much like the 12-year-old expression that I really thought it was 12, until I went by one of those kiosks, if you will, that they have, and I asked the bartender for another shot of Macallan, and I kept on looking for the 12-year-old. I didn't find it. It was this Select Oak. Um, However, it tastes just like the 12-year-old expression, the Sherry Oak Macallan, but better. And it says it here. It says, listen to what it says. This is phenomenal. This is just great. By the way, look at the size of the bottle. I have another one. It's called the Whiskey Makers Edition. That's the one that I did with my brother. I have it over there at the bar. But since I was rearranging the bar today, my wife got her own mini bar to put her uh, tequila and whatever it is that she drinks, vodka, Grey Goose, whatever. Anyhow, I have a little bit more space, and this thing was hitting. It was hitting back there, and I said, well, you know what? I haven't reviewed this, so let me just give it a shot. And it's open. I've had it for a little while, for a few months now. There's still more than 750 ml left here. This is a great product, for lack of a better term. It's just phenomenal. So it says here, single malt of extraordinary smoothness, remarkable sweetness, and depth. This is red. I wish I had a better lighting system here to show you, but this is just like Kool-Aid. I mean, look at this thing. Anyhow, so I figure Macallan, one of my favorite ones. Let's bring out the Macallan. So I've had this before. It's really great. Maybe I just go ahead and do a quick review on it, not to disappoint it, because it was just like hidden in the back of the bar, and had a sad puppy face. So anyhow, enough of the bullshit. Oh Lord. Oh, this is sweet. Not gonna have much. I've had it before because I do have a goal, and it's to introduce this bad boy here. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I will. I just got a text from my wife. She's upstairs, not coming back. Started reading a book. 5-year-old fell asleep. 8-year-old having a snack, watching TV. What can I tell you? This ain't getting better than that. So, going back to this, like I said, it's 40% alcohol, ABV. It's not your typical 750. It's a full liter, 1 liter. And I don't know if I pay 100 for this one. No, this was the cheaper one. $55 in the cruise. It was Royal Caribbean, those weekend getaways, whatever, to the Bahamas, their private island. The Whiskey Makers, however, the one that I did with my brother a few months back in June, I think it was, I did pay double the price. Yeah, I paid 92, 98. I don't know, duty free, whatever. But here it is. Great product, sherry influence. I don't even have to show you guys this. For those of you out there that like Macallan, or maybe even don't like Macallan, which I've never come across someone that dislike Macallans. Maybe some people don't like them really sweet. This is to the extreme, my friend. This is sweet. Just like if you're looking for something really peaty, and you're drinking your typical Ardbeg or Lafroig, whatever. This is or your peat monsters. This is the total opposite. This is pure sherry honey, floral, fruity. So both extremes. Wow. Oh, this is an amazing scotch. This is great. Wow, Macallan. I will do reviews for you guys for free. Just give me a call. I'll put in a suit and tie it, and I'll go anywhere. Just fly me over. Cover my expenses. I'll talk shit about your product all day long. Believe me. Oh Jesus, Julian, you got. I don't know if you've had any of this. I've seen your reviews. I don't think I picked up any Macallans in your collection, but I don't know. Maybe if you don't like them because they're too sweet. But if you can get a hold of one of these, man, I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, I am heading to the DC area, Baltimore, DC, late November, in about 6 weeks. So send me your address or your phone number, Julian. Maybe we can hook up and, try one of these rare ones. These, by the way, I don't think they sell them at your local liquor store. Like I said, this is duty free. I picked this up over at the cruise ship over at the Bahamas. Oh, that big nose is just wow! What a big whiff of everything. Fruits, flower, tone, a little bit of nuttiness to it. Sherry, it's the predominant factor here. Sherry to the max. Lots of honey too. Mm. I can't elaborate. It's just so good. And every review that I've done in the Macallan family that I own, they're almost there. They're almost all together. Oh, check that out. The White Sox beat the Angels. But now I feel the nuttiness. It's like almond. I'm gonna put a little bit of water. I've had this before. I don't think I ever put water, so that's why I'm putting a dash to see if it mellows it down. The Whiskey Maker's Edition, which is the one I reviewed a few months back with my brother, which, by the way, is a free man again. It was really good. The water, what it ended up doing was it became a candy. It was very, very sweet. It was really too sweet, and you barely feel the alcohol in this. Not to mention we're at 40%, so by adding water, I'm just diminishing that alcohol level. So with the little dash that I added in there, we're talking about probably 36, 37% alcohol now, so it's a lot less. I like them somewhere around between 43, 47, just like, cask strength. I do like them, but I got to put a little more water just to tone it down, because it's really, shocking once you take a few whiffs of those cask strength. But nonetheless, this stuff, let's try with water. The honey, it opened up a lot more, a lot sweeter, evidently, and now you're picking up a lot more walnuts. I think it's walnut. I had almond on my first try, but now I'm noticing walnuts. Who wouldn't like this? Who will not like this stuff? A very interesting thing I learned the other day. I was on YouTube watching some videos, and a typical bourbon cask, let's say something like that Tennessee bourbon, Jack Daniel, pretty famous. Those casks, bourbon, white oak, they're roughly about $105 for them to purchase. I guess for them to build it, purchase them. A typical sherry oak cask, which are the ones that Macallan purchases for their spirit, they're $1,000. They're 9 times more expensive than your typical white oak bourbon spirit, if you will. Oh, come on. Stupid computer. Here we go. Okay, we're still rolling. Anyhow, so it was very, very interesting. There's several stages, several different videos, several different parts. I think there was about 11 of them, and I watched the first three, but it's really interesting, and you could tell the difference. I mean, of course, there are different spirits, single malts, blended, or bourbon, if you will. But this is like top of the line. This is like your typical. You go to school, you go to college, put yourself through college, get yourself in debt, find a job, and you just simply want to reward yourself. And what do? You go to a Lexus dealer, Mercedes, BMW, whatever, you name it, Infinity. So it's what you really want because you work hard for that, right? So this is typically what it is. You want to price yourself for something really, really good, but then again, this is just your taste. Just because some people like Macallan, some people like Avalor, some people like I don't know, Glenfarclas Class, doesn't mean that I'm not knocking them down. I'm not disqualifying those from being good scotches, but nonetheless, this is a perfect example. I mean, I would choose some of the scotches over Macallan, but nonetheless, it's obvious. It's a great product. It's one of the best in the market. And going back to my analogy, yeah, that's basically how it works. You want to reward yourself. You want to get a great product, and this is the reason why you pay so much for them. A barrel, sherry cask barrel costs Macallan $1,000 for them to put their spirit in there. So they're really giving you quality stuff. Like I said again, I'm not trying to knock down Johnny Walker, but I mean we're comparing apples and oranges here. I don't know if you get my analogy, but this is what I'm really trying to get to. I mean, these people really go above and beyond, and they certainly don't cut any corners when they're making their spirits. So that's just simply the way I understood it, the way I still understand it, and maybe I couldn't transpire the message the way I thought I could have, make you guys understand. But then again, this is just simply my opinion. You guys have your own opinion. And I still like other stuff better than Macallan. Don't get me wrong, it's a superb product, but it's just about taste and choice, I guess. Once again, this is great. I'm not gonna keep on talking gibberish about it. Great product. 1 liter, 40% alcohol by volume, $55, duty free, Royal Caribbean cruise. I'm pretty sure you can get a Carnival someplace else, or but we'll probably even order it straight from their website. Once again, I got one more to do. I've been looking forward to this since last week. So I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. I'll probably go and change my shades, and I'll be back within a few minutes, so don't go very far. I'm really excited about this. Stay tuned, my friends.